Hiya, and welcome back to Homecoming Morenatsu Revisited. The game that teaches us that this isn't a joke anymore. This isn't a joke anymore. Anyways, let's just hop right in. It's National Prank Day. Huh? For real? There's an actual holiday for that? Well, not exactly. I'm just calling it that because that's what we're gonna do today. It's been so long since the three of us had a chance to hang out together. I thought we could relive our glory days a bit. No, it's no longer a joke. I will marry him. That is now one of my goals in life. I have 2 goals in life now. I have 2 goals in life. Get blocked by the official Frosted Flakes Twitter account. And marry Kounosuke. Those are my 2 goals in life. I thought we could relive our glory days a bit. That sounds like fun. Let's take a walk around Morenatsu and pull pranks on our friends. Of course it can be the bridesmaid. I don't know, guys. Are we a little too old for this kind of thing? What are you saying, hero? Back then you would have been the first one to say let's do it. Jeez, Yuki, what's happened to you? I hate being called out like this. Come on, man, it's so nostalgic. Torihiko drops down onto the ground and starts begging. Please? You know what? Sure. He looks at me with pleading eyes. Ah, what the heck? They're right. This should be fun. Okay, you got me. I'm in. Ah, I knew you had it in ya. Glad to have you with us, Hiroyuki. Feel a rush of excitement pass over me. Woohoo! You know, I haven't been this hyped in a while. I jump off the bench and strike a heroic pose. Haha! Alright, guys, where should we head first? Wow, you're really getting into it now. There's only so much time left in National Prank Day. Let's get a move on. Right! Whose day are we fucking up first? Time to blow up someone's toaster. I think there is a huge difference. But I genuinely think there is a huge difference between pranking someone and domestic terrorism. I'm pretty sure blowing up someone's toaster counts as domestic terrorism. How the fuck? Genocide? Wow. Well, I mean, if Kounosuke asks. So we're gonna get away with domestic terrorism. Which I'm pretty sure is, again, which I'm pretty sure violates the Geneva Convention. We are now saying Geneva suggestions. Oh, it doesn't? Well, we do 3 of these. We do 3 of these. Screw the wow. Let's go to Shun's house. Our mischief eventually leads us to Shun's front door. What's that noise? Yeah, it's pretty loud. I think Shun's inside playing video games. I have an idea. You two go hide real quick. Okay. Kounosuke and I run back down to the street and hide behind a fence. Hey, leave some room. I want to see too. Ow, your elbow is poking me in the ribs. Sorry. Shh, quiet. Here it comes. With a shaky finger, Torihiko presses the doorbell. He quickly runs away and hides behind the fence with us.
Hello?
Shun looks around for a moment before giving up.
Huh.
The door gently closes behind him. That was awesome, Tora. Yeah! I wanna go next, let me through. Kounosuke breaks away from us and runs up to Shun's door. Before body bouncing with every step, he runs back behind the fence as Shun opens the door once more.
Yes, who is it?
This time, not so gently, the door closes behind Shun. Well, this is gold. Okay, Hiroyuki, it's your turn. Yeah, get out there. Wait, what? They both shove me out from behind the fence. Fine, I'll do it. Give me a moment. Carefully approach the door, trying to hold back laughter. Press the doorbell and... Aha! The door quickly swings open, revealing a pissed off Shun. Uh-oh. I have you now. Say your prayers, scum. You'll never catch me alive. I start running for the fence. Torihiko and Kounosuke both jump out to join me. The three of us run down the street, confident we won't get caught by the angry wolf boy behind us. We're doing the Midoriya residence, just for the hell of it. The three of us decide to pay Tatsuki a visit. This should be so good. Tatsuki's kind of hard to prank, guys. Don't worry, I've got a plan. I give them a thumbs up. I just need you to get a bucket of water ready. Oh no! Oh no! Oh? You're really into this, Yuki. There's a bucket over there, Kounosuke. Let's fill it up. I get it now. Nice one, hero. Feeling proud of myself, I walk up to the entrance, yell at the top of my lungs. Tatsuki! Oh, hello there. Seem to get the attention of someone I'm not familiar with. Hi, is Tatsuki available? You're Hiroyuki, right? Tatsuki said a lot about you. I'm Tetsuya, one of the apprentices with the Midoriya group. Oh, nice to meet you, Tetsuya. Shall I find the young master for you? Young master? Wow, I'm sure Tatsuki appreciates that title. If you don't mind, sir. The friendly fox wanders off into the complex. We've got the bucket, hero. Great! Tatsuki's pretty tall. How's this gonna work? It's simple, you just need to climb onto Tatsuki's shoulders. You heard me! Lift the tanuki off the ground, tiger. Lift! I let out the command in a sarcastic tone. I'll remember this, guys. You heard the man. Lift me up, lover boy. He pokes Tora on the shoulder with his free hand. Seeing no point in arguing, Torihiko lifts Kounosuke and gets in a position. Quiet, here comes Tatsuki. After a long delay, Tatsuki finally emerges from the deeper section of the building. Hey Tatsuki, what's that? As I'm walking forward, I pretend to trip on a rock. Hey Ryuki! Don't worry, I got you. He starts running for the entrance where I fell, blissfully unaware of what's about to happen. Now! Just as he's about to reach me, Kounosuke pours the cold water all over his head. I stand up as Kounosuke drops to the ground. Haha, gotcha! The three of us run off while laughing. Hey, what's the big idea? Get back here and face me like a man! We didn't get a Tatsuki point! Shrine, bookstore, bus stop, candy store downtown. See, I don't want to fuck with the candy store. Or the shrine. But the bookstore, bus stop, and downtown are free reign. What are we, pranking Juichi? Because Tatsuki's funny. We're walking by the bus stop when we recognize a heavy-set figure sitting on a bench. Is that Juichi? Oh, perfect! He turns to face us. This one's all mine, guys. Why don't you hide in the bushes over there? Aww. Trust me on this one, it's for the best. He pats me on the shoulders. I follow Kounosuke as we get into position to watch the chaos unfold. Senpai! Tora? It's good to see you today! You too. He looks at Torihiko in confusion. Tora must do this all the time for him to be on guard like that. Stand up and give me a hug. I'll pass. Aw, come on. You know you want to! Moves closer to Juichi and starts poking him all over the place. Tora! Juichi finally stands up from the bench, looking like he's going to throw the tiger. See? Was that so hard? With a swift motion, Tora slips something out of his pocket and places it where Juichi was sitting. Are you trying to make me throw you? No! I never do that. I'm just happy to see you is all. Oh, I'm sitting down now. And a loud splattering sound comes from the whoopee cushion Tora left under Juichi. Have a little too much honey this morning, big guy. Tora! Kounosuke and I nearly die laughing behind the bush. Look at his face! I know he's all rawr! Torihiko starts running up the road with Juichi chasing after him. You're not getting away with this. Don't forget your bus! Oh. Right on cue, the bus rounds the corner and parks near the bus stop. Wait up! He stops in his tracks and runs back, barely catching the bus in time. Kounosuke and I jump out from behind the bush and run to catch up with Torihiko. Oh, okay, we don't have high affection with him. We finally return to the park where when the sun starts to set. Whew, good job, guys. We got a lot done. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, we should do this again sometime. Thanks, guys. I really feel like a kid again. This is the most fun I've had in quite a while. Glad to hear it. I knew you'd have a good time, Yuki. Sitting here in the park with my old friends, memories of my childhood flash before my eyes. I can't get anything like this back in Osaka. Well, I should get going. Mom's gonna have dinner ready soon. I think I'm heading out too. Aw. Thanks for joining me, guys. This will be a day we remember for sure. Another one for the legends, right? We wave at each other as we begin our trips home. It's always hard to stop something when you're having so much fun. You know, who says it has to end right now? There's still time. It's National Prank Day, after all. I don't think it's enough to just prank our other friends. We need to prank each other, too. It's getting kind of late, though. I probably won't have time to prank both of them. Who should I prank? I think the answer is Torihiko. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the answer is Torihiko. Yeah, this whole thing was Tora's idea. It'll be fitting if he's the last one pranked today. Yeah, here's the thing. I already read this. Yeah, I read ahead last night because I was desperate. And I'm gonna reread it again because I'm desperate. Kounosuke is my comfort character. I love him I love him in a concerning way. It'll be fitting if he's the last one pranked today. You know, it wouldn't be right if I did this alone. Kounosuke, wait up! Hiroyuki? I take a few deep breaths and steady myself. I know it's late, but I just thought of something. What is it? Why don't we prank Torihiko as the last thing we do for National Prank Day? A mischievous smile crosses the Tanuki's face. Ooh, I like the way you think. Follow me, I've got the perfect idea. Awesome! Kounosuke leads me back to his house where we gather the stuff we'll need for this last-minute surprise. And by read ahead, I mean I just skipped. I just hit the skip button. I have ideas of what happens, considering I have read this route before, but it's been like 2 years, almost. We arrive at the Yushima Inn shortly after sunset. The mood is right. You have the mask? Got it right here. I'll hold up the scary demon face Kounosuke pulled out of his closet. Apparently, he's been planning to do this for a while now. Alright, let's do this. I slip the mask on and give my best demonic laugh. Save it for Torihiko, hero. Oh. The two of us walk around to the side of the inn just beneath Tora's bedroom window. The blinds are down, but we can see light creeping between them, so we know he's in there. Taking a step back, Kounosuke gets into position before giving me the signal. Okay, go for it. Start tapping rhythmically on Torihiko's window. Hello? It's working, he's coming this way. The blinds raise, revealing Tora's scared expression. Rawr! I scream at the top of my lungs while curling my fingers. I lean against the window and start clawing for his face. Yes! Got it, Hiroyuki. You should see Tora's face. It takes him a moment to realize what happened, but then it hits him. You guys! I'm gonna get you for this. He bolts for the door. Looks like he's... Crap, we've gotta run, Kounosuke. We dash down the road as fast as our legs can take us. I can't run anymore. He collapses to the floor. Don't give up, Kounosuke. He's right behind us. Go on without me. Save yourself. No, not today. I can't leave a fallen friend behind. This is the kind of stuff they tell stories about. That's right. I'm gonna heroically sacrifice myself so Kounosuke can escape. Get up and keep moving. I'll distract him long enough for you to get away. Hero, don't do it. It's not worth it. I lift him onto his feet, then give him a wide smile. You say that as if I'm giving you an option. With a wink, I start running up the road to intercept Torihiko. Yes, this is the way it should be. Me dying a hero to save my best friend. Wait a minute. Die? On second thought, I don't want to die. Too late. Crap. Hi, Tora. I finally drag myself back home. Leaning against the wall, I rub the tender parts of my head. Ow. Sure kept me in that headlock for a while. Well, I'm the only one in the hall, so I might as well pick it up. Hello? This is Nishimura. Hiroyuki, you're alive! Kounosuke? I can hear him laughing on the other end. You're my hero! Feels nothing. As I say that, I rub the back of my head again. Thanks for the save, though, really. He wouldn't have gone easy on me. Don't worry about it. Glad I could help a friend in need. He sounds really appreciative. There's a short pause before he speaks again. Hey, did you get a chance to read the new Ryu Panic? No, I haven't. Is it good? Yeah! Huh? We died. It was a painful, violent death. I do want to read this again. It's no use. Looks like he's already drunk. Asore. Yoto. Don't hold back, you guys. Tatsuki dances back and forth around the fire, thrusting his crotch in everyone's faces. I can't think of anything flattering to say. Oh boy. Who let loose the flailing octopus? If Tatsuki's gonna dance around shirtless, I need to join too. Ushima. Great. Now we're gonna have 2 dancing buffoons. Tora, please don't take it off. Just this face. Just this moment is just beautiful. Huh? Uh-oh. What do you think you're doing? You bastards, give me back my shirt. Dragon, tiger, and bear dancing around the fire. This feels like an old folktale. Tora! Look at the way his stomach bounces, Tatsuki. Bounce, bounce. Jeez, what are we gonna do about those guys? 3 buffoons now. Don't be afraid to dance, Shan. No, not me. Please! I snicker to myself. Sorry, Shin. Tatsuki grabs a reluctant Shin and pulls him into the center. Did I just witness a kidnapping? Care to dance, Taro? You mean together? Well, you could dance with me. Or would you prefer getting dragged out there to dance shirtless? Mr. Takahara, I'll take that as a yes then. Hey, don't leave me out of this. Dance with me, Shun.
Okay, let's do it.
Shun, you didn't need to take off your shirt. Ow.
Get back here, Tora!
We can keep this up all night, Juichi. Jeez, they're still at it, aren't they? What's wrong, Shan? Aren't you having fun? Wait a second, Tatsuki. Yeah, spin, spin.
I'm getting dizzy, Kounosuke.
This is better than you thought it'd be, right, Taro? It's because you're such a good lead, Mr. Takahara. Everyone's dancing around the campfire. Except me. Kuya. In the back, it seems even Kuya's joining on the fun, standing and playing his guitar shirtless. If you can't beat him, join him, right? He winks at me before switching to a faster-paced song. Yeah. Why the sad face, Yuki? What? Now! That was careless of me. Stop! Give me my shirt back! Alright, that should be it for the night. Everything's cleaned up. Yeah, there's not a lot left we can do when it gets dark. Still feels a little early for bed, though. I don't think I'll be able to sleep. Same here. What should we do then? The fire's out. Without a source of light, the campsite is almost pitch black. I can only see the faint outlines of my friends in the moonlight. There are a couple things we could do before we lay down for the night. Like a pillow fight? Did you seriously just say that, Juichi? It sounds like fun, but I think it's too dark for a pillow fight. You're right. We don't want to get mud on them anyway. There are other things still. Like a test of courage. Nah, that'd be a bit too much for me. Yeah, let's not do something so boring. I agree with Tsushima on this one. You guys are no fun. What should we do then? Huh. Don't be afraid to say something. I had an idea earlier. Why don't we talk about who we have a crush on? What are you, freaking middle schooler? That's pretty dumb, Torihiko. I don't know, it's not like we have anything better to do right now. Come on, guys, there's gotta be someone you like, right? There's someone I like. It's obvious. Huh, no response. Did I phrase it weird or something? Okay then, how about a favorite type? You go first, Hiroyuki.
Eh? Me?
My heart's pounding right now. I guess this is gonna happen sooner or later. I, kinda like guys. A bead of sweat runs down my neck. Even in the dark, I can feel their blank stares. Really, Hiro? You're gay? That's cool, Hiroyuki. You like what you like. I like fur too, I guess. I don't grow fur. You saying you like smooth and silky guys? That's not it, not all. I like guys of all types. I like smooth and silky big guy. I guess I prefer guys who grow fur. Tiny, down-to-earth guys. Kinda like you, Hiroyuki.
What?
You're my type. Yeah.
You feeling alright, Tatsuki?
What's that thing you just dropped? Kounosuke points out a bottle that's lying on the ground. Beastman Mountain is written on the label. It's empty. I thought he sobered up a while ago. Hiroyuki, get over here. You should run now. Run all the way back to Osaka. Got it. See you later, guys. All the way to Osaka. Right. I leap to my feet and start running in the general direction. It's hard to see where my feet are landing in the darkness. Above me, the stars shine, but not enough to light the way. Summer is forever on the wind. I'm never going to laugh like that again, because I can't remember how. You're not getting away from me. Kiss, kiss. No! I'm caught. I've got you now. Stop it, Tatsuki. This joke's gone far enough. I can smell the alcohol on you. He reeks. You're so cute. Mwah. Should we help him?
There's nothing we can do at this point.
No! I'm not letting you go, Hiroyuki. He smells like vomit. I've never been around somebody so drunk. Curse the Midoriya bloodline.
He was born drunk.
Yeah. It's time for bed. He stinks so bad. This horrible smell. Is he smelly because he smells? That doesn't even make sense. It's rancid, putrid, foul. Everything stinks. Hey, Yuki, did you know that if you add 5 to a man's shoe size, then divide by 2, you get the size of his dick?
That's ridiculous, Tora.
Well, I suppose we shouldn't make light of something so wonderful. Terrible would be the correct word for it. Scientifically speaking, a body like his would result in one pretty large, wouldn't it? It's only natural. Has this gone on long enough? Yeah. I want to have 9 children. I'll give birth to them. I don't think it works that way, Tatsuki. I don't know about you guys, but I think I'm ready to sleep. Guess I have to go to bed without doing the thing I do every night. I made sure to do that before we left Minasato. I did it this morning, but I could do it at night too. Yeah, I like doing it at night. Either time is good for me. I like to do it fairly often. I wonder if I do it enough. I schedule it in my daily planning.
Hey, isn't this kind of embarrassing to talk about? Oh, this. I do it every morning before I go to school.
What kind do you use, everybody? I use a thick kind myself.
Tora, use tools?
I use an extra fine one. Same here. I use a big one. Mine vibrates. The one I have is rounded tips.
Oh, I get it now. I use rounded bristles too.
You too, Shun? I just use my right hand.
Eh? You use your right hand?
Yes, my right hand.
How does that work?
What? It's that healthy thing young men do.
That thing?
You know, jerking off. That's what we're talking about, isn't it?
Who's a jerk off? Is someone stopping you from brushing your teeth?
Tora! Bastard! You planned this!
Ow, my shin!
Stay down then, think about what you did.
Sorry, June. It took me a bit to figure out what they were talking about, too.
Let's just go to bed already.
Hold on, I want to hear more about
It's
this
time to drink
jerk-off
water.
person. So do I.
It's time to
Stop
drink
talking about that
water.
nonsense and go to sleep.
It's time to drink
Ah.
water.
Good night.
It's
Night,
time to drink
guys.
water.
See you tomorrow, everyone. Oh, what a busy day. I'm gonna enjoy tomorrow as much as I can. That scene was beautiful. Yeah, because we don't want to be mad. We want to be sad. Wait, what? August 5th, too. God. Hey, wake up. In my semi-conscious state, I am aware of someone else in my tent, but my brain gives me instructions to stay in this cozy slumber. I can't breathe. Good morning, sleepyhead. Hanging over my head is Kounosuke's mischievous smile. Are you trying to kill me or something? Huh? Of course not. Kounosuke, my husband. My dad used to wake me up like that all the time. Really? Squeezing someone's nose shut while they sleep doesn't seem like the safest way to wake someone up. But I guess it worked on me, huh? Everyone's already up and eating breakfast. I'm not the last one awake this morning. No way, I overslept again? Yep, second day in a row, too. Man, you're starting to make me look good. I stuck my tongue out at him. Anyway, are you gonna get up? You still need to wash your face. You should try the breakfast Torihiko made. It's delicious. Guess I'm kinda hungry now that you mention it. You'll need to hurry then. I was planning to get seconds. I don't know. I might end up taking your portion if you're not ready in 5 minutes. I'm up! I'm up! I jump out of my sleeping bag and start rummaging around for a clean towel. See you in a bit, sleepyhead. He rushes out of my tent while giggling like a schoolchild. Don't you dare eat my breakfast curry! Ah, that really hit the spot. Breakfast goes by without a hitch. Torihiko grins around at everyone as he notices all the plates are empty. Well, looks like we're finished eating. Let's do something fun. Can't help but look at him and give a soft chuckle. We got so busy setting things up yesterday.
Something fun would be nice. Does anyone have any ideas?
Maybe we can do some exploring today. Think of all the amazing pictures I could take out there. I know there's a swamp nearby. I've heard there's a hot spring out there somewhere. I might just stick near the campsite if nobody has any objections. Mr. Tucker and I have a big game tomorrow, so we're probably gonna practice as much as we can. We should at least do something everyone can participate in.
Sounds like everyone has their own idea of what they want to do today.
We always have the hardest time agreeing on something to do. Remember the welcoming party? The voices of my friends seem to fade out around me. Looks like we're at a bit of a standstill. My mind goes into overdrive as I think of what I'd like to do. Yeah, that's it. Hiroyuki's a tiebreaker. What do you think we should do today? I'm suddenly put on the spot by the green giant. Ugh, this sucks. Why do they always have to do this to me? I'm not great at thinking on my feet. Maybe I should side with someone else? Do you have any suggestions, Kounosuke? Yeah! Let's go exploring. I want to see something nobody's seen before. Holding his prized camera dangling from his neck, Kounosuke gives me a triumphant reply.
We probably shouldn't let Kuri wander off alone.
Hey, that's what I wanted to do. Why don't you come with me instead?
What?
Come on, Hiroyuki, you know you want to go exploring with me, right? But I'm the oldest one here. It's my responsibility to be the captain. But what if I wanted to be the captain? No, 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 no! I'm not handing that over, especially to you. Ugh, does it really matter who's in charge? We're to be traipsing around in the mud regardless. Why not try this? We split up into 2 groups with each of you leading your own. We'll have a contest to see which group can find the rarest thing. That sounds cool. Nice suggestion, Shin. Yeah, that sounds fun. It's nice of you to contribute something productive to this discussion, Shin. I had to, or else these 2 would argue until sundown. Now, logically, there should be a time limit. Does anyone have a watch? I have one. Yeah, I've got one too. On my cell phone.
I have my old pocket watch with me.
I brought a watch too. Let me grab it from my tent. Good, it seems most of you have one. We'll meet back here at 5 p.m. sharp. Kounosuke's team should especially take care not to be late. Hey, I can be on time when I need to be. The only way you have someone else to keep track of time for you. Well then, now we need to decide how to separate the teams. I'm on Kounosuke's team. We just need to figure out what to search for, right? Shin said something rare. Something rare, something rare. On TV, I heard new species are usually found in the jungle. Or something like that. I don't think a new species we'll be able to find in a forest like this, Taro. I guess not. How about a rare insect? Maybe a rhinoceros beetle? A rhinoceros beetle? I don't think there's anything rare about those. Kick any of the trees around here and you'll probably find one. Tor is right. Are they rare for city people? Huh. What if it isn't a common rhinoceros beetle, though? What if it has some weird genetic mutation? You mean like Hera X? I doubt anything like that exists. Are they talking about Hercules beetles now? Now I think they're talking about a video game, Mr. Takahara. I see. I guess Kyoji isn't the type to be into that sort of thing. Well, it's not like they're supposed to be in this forest anyway, but it'll definitely count as rare if we find a Hercules beetle. I'd be worried if we found one, actually. Don't they count as an invasive species? I don't know. So, what should we look for then? I guess we could try finding a rare wildflower. Why don't we aim for something bigger? Like an unexplored area nobody knows about. Ooh, I like that idea. That's kind of hard to do, and we don't have a lot of time. Besides, Japan's a small place. Don't you think everything interesting has been discovered by now? And how would we prove it if we find something? Oh. Place both hands behind my head. You've got a point. Well, I can still take a picture if it's interesting enough. Anyway, tell me if you find something unusual. I'm going to be over here. Following Kounosuke's lead, we split off in different directions. Kounosuke, how about this? Find something? Ah! Those are just mating grasshoppers. What? Not rare enough for you. Come on, be serious about this. Kounosuke, how about this bird? Which one? Oh, that? See, there's one Minasato all the time. It's a type of thrush, I think. Aww. How about that one? I've seen those in Minasato too. Wait a second. Pattern is slightly different. I'll take a picture just in case. Kounosuke, isn't this a rare flower? Where? Oh, that one. I saw it earlier too, but I'm pretty sure it's a weed. What about this, Kounosuke? Ooh, I've never seen that flower before. How about this? That isn't that just an ordinary drone beetle? It's kind of big though. And it's growing horns. I mean, it's still a drone beetle, right? Wait a minute. Huh? Did you find a rhinoceros beetle, Hiroyuki? Looks like one with that kind of shape. Look at it, it's so shiny! It's almost golden! No way. A new species! That's flying away! Hey, wait up! Don't run away from me, I want to take a picture of you! He runs after the beetle as it flies around the trees. Kounosuke, watch your step! Ooh! Run over to help him up. Ow. You okay? I'll manage. I wonder what that was just now. A new species. It was definitely a new species. It must have been. I've never heard of a shining rhinoceros beetle before. Nice find, Hiroyuki. I knew there'd be rare things living in this forest. I don't know. Are you sure it's rare? Maybe it was just a trick of the light. Have faith in what you saw, man. You're the one who discovered it. We're gonna name it after you when we print the photo. Oh, you got a good shot of it then? Absolutely. It might be a little blurry since I took it right as I fell, but I'm sure it's fine. Are you sure it was a good idea to do that? What if it's cursed? Nah, it's just a shining beetle, right? I guess. Well, should we keep looking for things? What time is it anyway? Pull out my cell phone to check while he looks at his watch. Huh. That can't be right. No, I'm pretty sure it's... We're late! Shin's gonna kill us. We made it. Now we're safe. But we're still late. There isn't gonna be a punishment game, is there?
Do we make it in time?
I don't think so. Woof!
We finally made it.
Huh? Looks like they're late too. 2? Aha, so you guys failed to get here on time as well.
What is that, true?
Yeah! Since we're both late, the punishment game will go to the team with the least rare discovery. I should try to be on time too.
Prepare yourself, Curry. There's no way your discovery beats ours.
What makes you so sure, big guy? There's no doubt in my mind. We found a secret waterfall. Is that so? Yeah, it's pretty deep in the forest. I don't think anyone's seen it before. We followed clues from a story Tatsuki heard from his father. We're late because we had a hard time finding our way back.
I didn't think we were gonna make it.
How about that? A sacred hidden waterfall good enough for you? Mm-hmm. And where exactly is this waterfall? Where did you find it? Do you have any proof? What do you mean? Tatsuki makes a strange face. No, we don't. But we jumped to the water there, right, guys? See, look at these smooth scales. Aha! It's sticky with sweat. Huh? Brilliant idea for proof, Tatsuki. Yeah, it's hard to tell we were in the water with all this sweat and mud.
Even worse, I don't remember how we got there. We can't just take them to prove it.
Looks like my team wins by default. As if, what did you guys find? Glad you asked. Hiroyuki found an extremely rare golden rhinoceros beetle. A golden rhinoceros beetle? There's no way something like that exists. Nope, we're not lying. It's true, we saw it. Yeah, Kounosuke even took a picture of it. Seriously? Seriously? It's right here in my... Kounosuke stops moving the camera in his hand. What's wrong? The memory card's gone.
What?
This can't be happening. Mr. Curry, please calm down. I was afraid this would happen. Must have fell out on the run here. Yeah, so this means this is a draw. A happy ending. We really saw it. And we really saw a magical, mysterious secret waterfall in the deepest part of the forest. See, when you put it that way, it sounds like you're lying. Psh, and a golden rhinoceros beetle's any better. Uh-oh, looks like another argument is starting. Shouldn't we be eating dinner soon? I'm starving from walking around the forest all day. I'm hungry too. Let me pull up the rest of the curry. Hey, you two, we're gonna eat. You're always... Well, you're always... Wow. Oh my god. You know what? I'm kind of curious what they say. So I'm just gonna turn that off, and you're always... I'm sure they'll work this out eventually. Oh, they don't. Damn. I lean against a tree while looking out at the meadow behind us. When the air is nice, the sky looks beautiful. Everything's been put away and there's nothing left to do. In just a few moments, we'll be done camping. It's already the 15th. I'm halfway through my summer break. It's gone by so fast. It's not fair! Wish I could stay in Minasato longer. I miss being around my friends. Besides my parents, there's nothing waiting for me in Osaka. I don't want this to end. I don't get the feeling someone is...
Roar!
I jump back from the tree and nearly stumble over. This can't be good for my heart. Did I scare ya? Kounosuke, what the heck? You're looking so sad right now. I just had to mess with ya. I roll my eyes at him. He's such a child sometimes. So, what's up? It's nothing. Really? You sure? Yes, really. Nuh-uh. I don't believe that for 1 second. He gets behind me and starts gently massaging my shoulders. This is unusual for him. It's okay, Hiroyuki. Something's wrong. You know you can tell me, right? I don't know. I guess I'm just feeling a bit sentimental right now. What do you mean? Well, I was thinking about how great it is seeing all of you again. Then I realized I'm already halfway through my vacation. He suddenly lets go of my shoulders. What? That's it? He says that with the biggest grin on his face. Come on, man, I'm bearing my soul to you right now. I didn't mean it that way. There's nothing wrong with feeling the way you do, Hiroyuki. I guess I never expected you to worry about these kinds of things. You're always so level-headed. It's one of the things I admire about you. Kounosuke. No, really! You inspire me, Hiroyuki. Make me feel like I'm able to do all the things I'm too scared to do on my own. I feel my cheeks start to turn red at his confession. That's so embarrassing. Remember when I told you my plan? You mean that scholarship you're trying to win? Yeah. Before you showed up this month, I wasn't in the greatest of places. But then I met you in the forest that day. I don't know how you did it. That was the first time I ever felt like I was going to pull it off. I run up and wrap my arms around him. Even with this camera digging into my chest, there's nowhere I'd rather be than be in this moment than here. I'm gonna miss you when you leave, Kounosuke. I haven't won it yet, Hiroyuki. He returns my embrace. We stay like this for a while before he speaks up again. Ahem. So, you still want to help me out? I roll my eyes at him in a teasing manner, just like earlier. Of course I do, idiot! And Kounosuke, yeah? You're gonna win that scholarship. I give him the most reassuring smile I can muster. Thanks, Hiroyuki. There you guys are. I've been looking all over for you. Come on, the rest of us are waiting in the truck. Alright, you look like you've been crying. Never better. Kounosuke looks at me as he says that. The way the sunset reflects off his eyes makes them look beautiful. August 16th. I head down to the kitchen and spot Grandma's fluffy tails briskly swinging from side to side. Looks like I'm not the only one feeling spry and chipper today. And whatever it is she's cooking smells amazing. Good morning, Grandma. Oh, good morning, Hiroyuki. I'm surprised you're up so early. I wince a bit at her words. I don't sleep in that often, do I? I started making breakfast not too long ago, so you'll have to wait a bit until it's ready. That's okay. What are you making, by the way? It smells so good. I decided to go with something simple this morning. She turns to face me, winking with a wry, toothy grin. Just a bit of grilled fish, nothing too fancy. I feel my eyes widen and mouth water at the revelation. No wonder my fox instincts are going wild. I love fish, especially when Grandma grills it to signature perfection. Thank you so much, Grandma. This is already making my day. Very welcome, dear. I'm glad someone appreciates my cooking. She gives a stink eye towards the living room. I'm guessing that's where Grandpa's at, judging by the sound of the television. I think for a moment. I'm in a good mood, and I'm up pretty early, and I've got a while before I need to go anywhere. Maybe I should show my appreciation by helping Grandma with the cooking. I'm no master chef, but I could do my best to be a grateful grandson. Is there something I can do to help you prepare breakfast, Grandma? She immediately lights up. Oh, yes, dear. In fact, if you could help get the rice started while I prepare the vegetables, that would save me a lot of time. Wow, no hesitation at all. Also, the gravity of what I just volunteered for is beginning to sink in. Rice? Whatever got that right. Yes, ma'am. Although I might need a bit of guidance. Of course. Just start by bringing over the rice bags. Ooh, boy. These things are surprisingly heavy. Notice Grandma chuckling to herself as I nearly topple over carrying them. Managed to set them down before I make a complete fool of myself. Thank you, Hiroyuki. Maybe in over my head, but it's the least I can do for them. I don't want them to remember me as a freeloader. My fish-flavored zen is ruined by the coarse chime of the telephone. Could you be in here and get the phone, Hiroyuki? My eyes tear up as I leave my plate sent from heaven to head for the phone. Parting is such sweet sorrow. Hello, Nishimura Hey, hero! And just as he's always done, Kounosuke has managed to rid the last of my zen. Do you really have to scream in my ear? I give a sheepish chuckle and rub the back of my head with a free hand. Sorry, man. Before I can say anything else, he continues. So, were you going to the soccer game today? My ears are still ringing, but I managed to catch most of his question. I was planning on it. Why? I was wondering, I'll be going as well. My dad's going to drive me. Would you like to maybe go together? I stop and think about it for a moment. Now that I think about it, it would be nice to hang out with him some more. And it beats taking the bus. You there, hero? Oh, sure, dude. Sounds good to me. Sweet, Dad and I are just about to leave, so I'll see you soon, okay? Sounds like a plan. See ya. Who was it, Hiroyuki? Oh, it was just Kounosuke. Some of our friends are having a soccer game in Kazunari. His dad's driving him there, and he asked if I wanted to ride. Well, in that case, you better finish up your breakfast. You've been such a help this morning. I'll handle cleaning up afterwards. Look at the untouched, gloopy portion of rice next to the much more magnificent fish. I don't know if I was as much of a help as she says I was. Okay, thanks, Grandma. I dig back into my meal, trying my best to scarf down the rice with the slices of fish. Kounosuke concept art here. Act 3. Happy-go-lucky. Eh? Oh crap. Last bite of my onigiri falls from my lap and disappears under the creaking metal bleachers as we all jump to our feet. Like a starting pistol signaling the crowd to scream, the soccer ball that Kyoji kicked rocketed into the net with a thunk so loud I think I could have heard it in the parking lot. What? Kounosuke had been snapping photos only moments before Kyoji's shot, and no sooner after he sat back down was he on his feet. The camera jostles about from hand to hand before he gets his grip back in the right places, then snaps 2 shots in rapid succession. Jeez. Please give me a good shot if you're gonna kill someone with that ball. What? I didn't hear you. I want a shot of Kyoji beheading the goalie. What did you say? The first 40-minute period is rapidly drawing to a close, and Sotoro just gained control of the ball from the rival school. I can't say for sure if his next move is planned or raw instinct, but I'm seriously leaning towards the latter on this one. Sotoro dips away from the rival player at the last second and shoots the ball across the field to Kyoji. The ball picks up quite a bit of air, but with the motion I never thought possible, Kyoji throws a kick at chest height, hitting the ball rocketing towards him. Throwing all of his weight behind it, his other leg leaves the ground and leaves him airborne for a second while the ball shoots towards the net like it was fired from a cannon. The goalie never stood a chance at catching such a projectile. Wow, 2 goals in a row! The crowd starts cheering the moment Kyoji's body hits the ground. Kounosuke is still standing and taking photographs as we all settle back down in our seats. I'm fumbling around in my pocket for some cash for another onigiri. I have to ask if he wants anything from the concession stand when a rather hard sneeze cuts me off. Kounosuke sits down with a moan and leans his head back. Don't you just love bleachers, Hiroyuki? My back is killing me. I shrug my shoulders. Get any good shots at least? Only the best. He scoots over towards me, taking a second to tug up at the back of his pants. A few taps of his left thumb, the screen on the back of the camera loads up with a blue screen with white font for a menu. I think I'm gonna print this one out and send it to Sotoro and Kyoji's parents. Kounosuke turns the camera a bit for me to lean in for a glance. On the small screen, an equally small image of Kyoji and Sotoro loads, the two frozen in a light jog and sharing a high five. And I'll probably use it for the school paper, too. I didn't know Kazunari High had a paper. Kounosuke grins with one corner of his mouth and rubs his nose with the back of his hand. Not yet. The school hasn't met a photographer of my caliber before, so I bet I could get the ball rolling. Kounosuke trails off as his face screws up and he leans away from me, his head angled over the side of the bleachers. Chew! Another rather vocal sneeze escapes him, and he teeters a little too far from the side of his seat for comfort. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Don't go dying on me over a little cold, dude. I managed to snatch him backwards by the collar of his shirt just as I was sure the goof was going to fall over the edge. He takes a deep breath and lightly massages his eyes with his index finger and thumb, his glasses propped up by his hand. Who said I have a cold? It's just allergies. Or a fever. I reply quickly after I get a glance at his eyes without the glasses obscuring them. The soft orange of his irises are surrounded by a rather angry shade of pink, giving him a very tired look. I hesitate for a second before I place my hand on his forehead with the other hand on my own. Now, how the hell do tanukis check their temperature with all this fur? We don't. We just suck it up and die young like legends. Kounosuke rattles off a few foreign-sounding names in quick succession. I leave my hand on his forehead and stare at him for a second. What? And who? Oh, just some musicians I've been listening to lately. I ordered some albums from America. Pretty good stuff. I raise an eyebrow at my peculiar friend. Is that so? Never took me for the culture type, Kounosuke. What do you think I spend my allowance on, manga? There's so much entertainment out there, Hiroyuki. The world's bigger than just our island, you know. Another sneeze threatens to pop one of his lungs, and he hunches over with a loud moan. Man, you've never had allergies for as long as I've known you. I think you're sick. Okay, so I have a cold. It's no big deal. As he leans up, a new appendage seems to dangle from his face. Oh man, don't laugh. If I laugh now, someone else might see. Kounosuke doesn't seem to notice the strand of mucus as he pushes his glasses back down properly on his nose. He continues to not notice as he goes back to fiddling with his camera, scrolling through his gallery for pictures to keep and ones to delete. Should we say something? If I remember correctly, it's a hey, Kounosuke. But I could be wrong. Yeah. Hey, Kounosuke? You might want to, want what? Kounosuke doesn't raise his head from his camera as he replies thankfully. Took a quick glance at the people sitting around us that didn't leave for the concession stands when halftime started. Thankfully, they all seem engaged in talking amongst themselves. You, have this thing. Kounosuke pauses on the shot of a player I don't recognize and shifts his eyes from side to side. His friend sways slightly as he cocks his head towards me. Yeah, huh? You might want to look away from the string of snot, afraid I might anger it, and gesture with my thumb across my nose. Wipe your face a little. What are you talking about? Hey! Push the Tanuki's head back down before he sits up all the way. He struggles a bit as I smile at the rabbit woman behind us, who offers a quiet giggle in return. We're going to stop a bit for the ad. Want to break from the ads? To be fair, it's Kounosuke. And we're back. Hold still. I whisper harshly through clenched teeth of my fake smile. One hand gripping Kounosuke by the back of his neck, I reach my hand in my pocket for my wallet again, hoping I might have an old napkin or something. Kounosuke seems to have figured out what I meant as he stops moving suddenly and I feel the fur on his neck bristle. He cups his hands around his face and leans a little further down, perhaps a bit out of shame. After a few uncomfortable moments, I manage to yank my wallet from my pocket and pry it open with my thumb. Inside rest a few bills and... Aha! Laziness pays off again! I've been meaning to clean out all the old receipts for my wallet for months now. They range from tiny video game shop purchases to big lines of instant cup noodles from the supermarket a few blocks from my house in Osaka. Kounosuke reaches for the wad of receipts, but before I even realize what I'm doing, I'm mashing them against his nose. Somehow I thought this would be more gross. But I can't shake the feeling that I'm more concerned about Kounosuke than getting a booger or two on my hand. I think I got it from here. Takes the receipts from my hand, crunching them up in front of his face slightly. Withdraw my hand and can't help but rub his back in small circles. A sneeze that horrendous must not have felt that good. What exactly did you do for karma to give you a cold this bad? Try to put a little bit of humor in my tone so it doesn't feel too awkward. Honestly, this isn't quite as weird as I think it should be. Hopefully, it's not for him. Ugh. Staying up late reading comic books this summer. I scoff as I take another quick peek at the people around us. Seems that halftime is approaching its end as people are piling back into their seats, hands full of delicious junk food. Oh yeah, you're always a big manga reader. What are you working on now, Pirate King? Playfully elbow him in the ribs. I already know he hates that series. Hell guy. Raise an eyebrow. Never heard of that one. I know quite a few series. Probably some doujinshi picked up in Kazanari. We're gonna have to take a look at Kounosuke's bookshelves at some point, evidently. He leans up and hangs his head backwards towards the sky. With his eyes closed like that, I can tell the guy's exhausted. Whistle catches my attention as the coach calls his players into a huddle. I can see Kyoji and Sotoro's heads bob up and down in acknowledgement of the coming plays. You gonna be good for the rest of the game? We're only halfway through. Fortitude is my middle name. We're gonna leave off here tonight. Stay safe, have a good night, and I will see you all tomorrow.